Thank you. Thank you, Sid. A warm welcome to all the attendees as we gather for the significant event which marks a big milestone in the Times of India journey. I'll start with the TOIFA background. The Times of India Film Awards, as it's called, was initiated to honor both the artistic and technical excellence in the Hindi film industry in India. Actually, TOIFA is a global intellectual property which was envisioned to be the definitive award platforms for the Bollywood fraternity. The previous awards of TOIFA was held in Vancouver in 2013, and the last edition was held in Dubai in 2016, which actually garnered international recognition and highlighted the most talented storytellers and their thought-provoking films to the global audience. Now, what is the TOIFA vision from the Times of India? TOIFA aims to create a most credible award covering the entire span of the Indian entertainment industry. It provides a platform that brings the best work across all genres and platforms. We all know that recognition inspires, encourages and inspires creativity, and therefore this is TOIFA's vision. May the best work get recognized, but on merits. So we are quite excited today to launch the inaugural TOIFA OTT edition 2023. And as the media landscape changes, OTT has emerged as the most important platform for content consumption worldwide. Content is now written and created specifically for streaming platform, and many of the releases are making their mark exclusively on OTT platforms. Therefore, in recognition of the changing media landscape, the Times of India is proud and privileged to launch the Times of India Film Awards TOIFA with the Hindi OTT edition, and that's what we are all gathered here. The TOIFA Hindi OTT edition aims to recognize and honor talent in acting, content creation, and technical aspects of the content creation. All Hindi films released in the last calendar year, 2023, that is from 1st January 2023 to 31st December 2023, will be considered for this awards, for this edition. And broadly, the awards are categorized into 4 segments across 32 award categories. Web films and exceptional talent will be 9 awards, and winners will be voted by the TOIFA Academy. We'll explain what is TOIFA Academy in a minute. Then web series with exceptional talent will be another 12 awards. Again, winners will be voted by the TOIFA Academy. Then there will be 7 technical awards. Again, winners will be voted by the TOIFA Academy. And last and most important, last but not the least, is People Choice Award, which again 4 awards, and winners will be voted by the consumers, people of content. And what is the distinctive feature of the TOIFA OTT award? TOIFA, as I said earlier, aims to create an award with the highest level of credibility, neutrality, and objectivity. Therefore, we are happy that an advisory council, which consists of the top names, as you saw in Sid Kannan's presentation, in the Indian entertainment industry, guides us in the whole awards process. So, TOIFA's collaboration with the Producers Guild of India, which includes about 175 members, forms the TOIFA Academy. This ensures a robust and democratic online voting procedure. Ashish Fairwani from ENY is here. So, ENY acts as an independent process advisor and auditor, ensuring complete transparency and integrity in the entire evaluation process. The People Choice Award allows consumers to have a voice in selecting the best actor male or female, from the OTT movies and web series by voting on www.toifa.in. Content is all about audience. Now, very quick rundown on the whole Toifa process. We have asked all the online video streaming platforms, were asked to submit their content which was released in the last calendar year 2023. Our process auditors EY compiled and reviewed the data and prepared a complete evaluation document for the screening jury members. And you saw who the screening jury members were a short while ago. The screening jury members did the first level of filtration, and which comprised of fraternity members with sound understanding of the content, an eclectic mix of script and screenwrite players, writers, directors, producers, casting agents, as well as movie reviewers. Each entry has been evaluated by multiple screening jury members to arrive at a weighted score. The scores have been tabulated, and the top 5 in each category have been shortlisted by EY. So therefore, this filtered list is the first nomination cut across all the 28 award categories. The balance of 4 categories, which is the People Choice Award, shall be made available to people to vote for. And the screen data is reviewed by the Advisory Council for additional nomination, which exemplifies exceptional work across all the categories, but this does not cover the People Choice Award. The second draft of the nominees will be compiled and provided to the members of the Producer Guild of India, the Toifa Academy. Then the Toifa Academy will evaluate the entries and cast their votes online on the Toifa website. The votes of the Toifa Academy and the People Choice Awards will be tabulated to determine the ultimate winners. So this is the Toifa process. As you can see, it's robust, absolutely objective, independent and neutral. And I was chatting with Ashish short while ago. This is going to be the highest number of jury members who are going to vote for this. So the main event, which will be scheduled in the last week at the same venue, Grand Hyatt. It will be a very unique and special black tie event. It promises to be a celebrity event, recognizing the highest, brightest talent within the Indian OTT industry. And we hope, based on this process, as I have outlined now, there will be a fitting tribute to the remarkable 110-year legacy of the Indian cinema while fostering a spirit of camaraderie for the entertainment industry. Way forward, for the Times of India Group, Toifa will always be the umbrella brand, hosting varied entertainment-led IPs, representing the evolving dynamic facet of the industry. There will be future editions of Toifa which will reflect the growing scale and size of the Indian cinema, overcoming the regional limitations and helping us making a mark on the global stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Give it up for sir. Big announcements happening in association with the awards. Can I have you here, please, sir? Give it up for sir, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon. I think from the point of view of the Producers Guild, and as I'm hearing Mr. Shivashankaran, is that it's a quite a unique and it's quite a respectable position, and it's a matter of pride from a Producers Guild point of view to get associated for the first time as in a very unique proposition this Times of India OTT Award is happening. To give a little background about Producers Guild and probably to take a little background of where the content industry has been moving in the country. It's almost close to 110, 120 years old film industry, probably close to 30, 35 years old television industry, and probably last 7, 8 years we are seeing active content creation in the OTT place. If we look at our own journey as Producers Guild of India, this year we are probably celebrating 70 years formed in 1954, and at different point of time, iconic and different legends have taken the responsibility and taken this guild forward. People like Raj Kapur, Dilip Kumar, V.R. Chopra, V. Shantaram, at so it has a very rich legacy over a period of time. But what we have also done over a period of time, and as I look back from last few decades, is that Producers Guild also have adapted and adopted according to the preference of the audience, according to the situations where content consumption is happening. If I recall, I think originally it was set up as a Film Producers Guild. Over a period of time, when the television industry was growing and at its peak, it became a Film and Television Producers Guild. And probably last few years or the last leg, as we are continuing, the body is known as a Producers Guild of India. And if we look at our members, we have members like banners like Yash Raj or Dharma or Red Chilies or American Productions, or people who have done a lot of works in the films in the years. I probably am not mentioning many. And similarly, there are very iconic and recognizable names from the television places. And if I look at from the content creation or the content platform, today the Producer Guild is proud to have members like Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, Sony Live, Z5, probably all of them. That helps us, or that allows us as a body like us to have thoughts to evolve over a period of time, to respect each other's position, and that gives us probably a little bit of unique position when we found this opportunity to get associated with TOIFA. And as an interesting proposition, all members, we have 170 plus members in the Producers Guild, they will be doing ultimately the voting in a part along for this particular award, and that creates a proposition which is close to like an academy which we have seen, that a choice or a preference of vote from a peer group is probably the ultimate satisfaction and the ultimate respect or the ultimate acknowledgement what a talent or a creator look forward for. So with this, I must thank Times of India for giving us this opportunity, and we will see and will ensure that our members participate in this wholeheartedly. And this body, young or the old body of 70 years old, Producers Guild, who are championing the Hindi content creation in this country over a period of time, we will participate, we will ensure that we will participate wholeheartedly in this objective and make this first TOIFA OTT award a successful. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shibashish. Sir, please, ladies and gentlemen, it's only going to get bigger and better. Now, the Advisors Council, as mentors, what role are they going to be playing in TOIFA? Siddharth Roy Kapur will be addressing that. Over to you, Sid. Tali bajaiye Sid ke liye, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Sid. It's a pleasure to be here and to follow up from what was just said. When I have to admit that when every member of the advisory council was sort of approached for this, I mean, your first initial reaction is a cynical one. One more award show, one more award function. Does the country really need that? But when we were taken through the objective of TOIFA and what TOIFA intends to do, I think that cynicism had come from the feeling that award functions have felt very sort of commercialized, not that credible, not really rewarding the best in entertainment the way that it should be, with a transparent and a clear system. When the members of the advisory council were taken through the process of what TOIFA intends to do, from the fact that they've tied up with the guild to create an academy, that really is the way that Hollywood did more than 100 years ago. I'm so glad that we're doing it now, and we're going down that road to have the most number of jury members possible, to bring ENY in and create such a transparent and such a candid system in terms of the selection process. When we were taken through that, I think we were all sold. And when you look at the list of the names of the people who are on the advisory council right now, there's me and Madhurita here, but there's a whole list that you went through. I'm speaking on behalf of all of us. We were really, really impressed, and we wanted to be a part of it because we feel this is something that the industry sorely needed. We need a credible, we need a transparent system of rewarding the best in media and entertainment in a way that removes the cynicism that has been associated with the award shows in the recent past. In fact, in the very first meeting that the Advisory Council had along with ENY and the folks from the Times Group, they presented the list of categories to us. And we had suggestions about there being the requirement for technical awards to be incorporated as well. And I have to say, we were also impressed with the speed with which they took up the suggestion, came back to us, told us that that made sense, it would be implemented. They had planned to implement it maybe a couple of years down the line. They decided to implement it from year one. That shows you that the intent is absolutely correct. The intention is to be able to make sure that, unlike other award shows where the nominees don't land up because people tend to know in advance who's winning the awards, this will be one of those shows in which, over a period of time, I'm not saying it might happen in year one, but over a period of time, as the talent realizes that this is a credible and transparent system, all the nominees will land up because they will have the respect for the award, land up, and the award, the person winning the award will be announced right there with no one else knowing that name in advance. I think that's the intention. The intention really is to make TOIFA something that becomes a gold standard, and we're all very, very proud to be a part of it. So, great job, Times Group. So glad the Guild is involved, and thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth. Like Siddharth said, credibility is of utmost value. Morals, ethics, the right kind of people who are going to make sure the OTT content movement touches sky high. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard all our dignitaries talk about the processes in every segment, but I want you to delve deep into the People's Choice Awards. Now, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, jury-based awards are there, but we are a democratic country. We're a country that believes in the voice of the people. So, there's a second segment which involves public voting. But now, ladies and gentlemen, मैं चाहूँगा कि People's Choice Award nominations आपके सामने हैं. Here we go.
India's role is in recognition. So therefore, it's always better for independent people from the industry. And of course, Madhurita is part of the jury member as an as a part of the advisory board. So that kind of ensures participation. But essentially, what is most important in the process is understanding of the domain expertise, and we as organizer have to ensure that people with adequate domain knowledge, expertise, and years of experience form the body which kind of recognizes and awards.
Yeah, I accept that, but any movie or any OTT series is primarily made for an audience. So this is where probably the media can be there because it always plays an important role. So again, they are part of the audience as well.
No, there's also an audience poll, as we had explained, for 4 award categories. You want to add something?
No, I think I speak on behalf of sort of the organizers when I suppose what they're trying to do is similar to what the academy has, where you have people from different disciplines within the arts who vote as a collective unit for each of those categories. If you have media awards like the Film Critics Awards. I think there is a Film Critics Awards, for example, and I suppose for the media, the wider audience poll might be the area where they can send their votes in. So that's as far as I know that the organizers have planned.
Hello, hi.
Yes, sir.
This is Kalpesh Raj from Maharashtra Times. शिवकुमार सर, मैं पूछना चाहूँगा कि कौन सी तारीख को अपना अवार्ड फंक्शन हो रहा है और होस्ट कौन रहेंगे, एंकर कौन रहेंगे?
I think we are planning end of July, end of 27th. 27th July is the date which has been planned. As I said, the venue will be this place, and the celebrities and anchors and show will wait to hear. Watch this space.
I love the way Sir made it into a promo. What's the space? Coming soon at a theatre near you. All right, anybody else? Questions, please. हाँ, सर मैं आता हूँ ना सर आपके पास, रुकिए आइए.
सर ये ट्रॉफी है वो किस क्या ध्यान में रख के ऐसे ट्रॉफी बनाएंगे? कुछ संदेश से इससे कुछ मिल सकता है क्या? कुछ पिकॉक जैसा भी दिख रहा है.
No, see, any trophy is designed to depict the concept. So this is an Hindi OTT award and also comes from the Times of India group. So you can see our insignia in a sense, and also the correlation to the, you can see the reel on the top. So the whole idea is, of course, an artistic rendition of a concept of Toifa. So that's the rendition.
If I have the permission, sir, can I make him touch the trophy? Is that okay? Why not, sir? आइए छुइए ना सर, आपने इतनी तारीफ करी, देख लीजिए मजा आ रहा है कि नहीं, बताइए आराम से. खड़े हुए ना सर, इधर आइए. आप इधर आइए, आप पोज भी कर सकते हैं क्योंकि आप भी OTT में बहुत हिस्सेदार है सर. अच्छा लगा आपको? अरे बस लिफ्टेड अप सर. अरे सर आप डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं सर, लिफ्ट करिए. ज्यूरी मेंबर्स हैं, वॉइस ऑफ पीपल हैं. थैंक यू सो मच. तालियां प्लीज. आप लोगों को भी अवार्ड मिलना चाहिए सर, आप लोग बनाते हैं. सर कैसा लगा?
एकदम बढ़िया.
दिल से
एकदम अच्छा है.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. एंड आपको भी अवार्ड मिलना चाहिए, इतने मेहनत करते हैं आप लोग. ऑलराइट, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन प्लीज? हाय.
Being a part of really supporting initiatives that really award credibility. And you spoke something very interesting about a lot of cynicism in the film industry about awards. So can you explore a bit more on that what made you feel that there's a need for something like this?
As creative people, it's always wonderful when your work is acknowledged, and I think that's something that any artist looks for. So I think I can speak on behalf of the whole industry when I say that whenever you're invited to an award function, most people want to go there and want their work to be acknowledged. But what's even more important than that is you want there to be an understanding that it's been credibly acknowledged, as in it's genuinely only about the work and not about anything else. And I think what might have happened is with the commercialization and with a certain amount of, things that we hear about in the recent past with regard to the way that awards have sort of diluted their credibility in many ways. There has been a certain amount of cynicism in people's eyes, both in the audience's eyes as well as, frankly, within the industry itself, about whether it's really the work that's being acknowledged or something else. What I think most of the advisory council got sort of gravitated towards wanting to being a part of this, particular awards, is because of the fact that from day one, the brief was that it's got to be credible. You are having a Big Four consultancy firm really come in and take charge of ensuring that the entire process is above board. And therefore, the talent that's associated and that wins an award will know that it is genuinely their talent that's being acknowledged. And over a period of time, the intention is for this to become the most credible award function, within the ecosystem.
Yes, ma'am. The ma'am there, please. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm very good. You're doing well?
Yes. My question is to you, Siddharth sir. आपने just अभी कहा कि unbiased नहीं होगा, लेकिन बहुत सारे award functions ऐसे होते हैं जो unbiased होते हैं. तो how you will maintain that?
जो biased होते हैं कि unbiased होते हैं?
Biased होते हैं.
जो biased होते हैं.
Biased होते हैं, sorry.
No, so the idea here is that, like we said, see, finally, creative work में हमेशा subjectivity रहती है. तो मतलब आपको एक performance, like sort of दूसरे performance से अच्छा लगा, वो, I mean, it comes down to a matter of opinion finally. But to ensure that the jury that's selected is so wide, you have the whole Producers Guild of India being a member of the jury, and every member of the Producers Guild of India is a reputed, producer stroke production house. Therefore, you're ensuring that the entire selection process, from the screening committee to the mentorship by the advisory council, to the people finally voting, to the people finally counting the votes, everything is being done in a very planned, manner. That will ensure that as much objectivity as possible is put into the process.
कोई और सवाल? सर, वापस हम चार्ज करते हैं दूसरे क्वेश्चन के लिए, सर.
सिद्धार्थ जी से पूछना चाहूँगा कि आप टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में आपने क्या देखा, क्वालिटी आपको क्या अच्छा लगा जो आप साथ में जुड़े हैं?
जो इनका ब्रीफ था कि ये क्रेडिबल अवार्ड शो होना चाहिए, it should be completely unbiased, and there should be a very wide jury, the widest jury pool possible. All these reasons made me and all my fellow advisory council members feel like we'd like to be associated.
Thank you.
All right, any other question? Yes, sir. Sir, please, the mic's there, sir.
Could you shed light on the technical categories which are being honored in film and OTT?
Sure. If I can just get the folks from ENY maybe to chime in on that, because I don't have the exact names of the categories, but maybe they can sort of take us through that.